100 and I don't know what one is it. 16? It's 116, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it must be. Hang on, I'll give it a check. We should be live. It says we're live, but it's not.
Yeah,
there we
it
go.
popped up on my thing.
There we go. We are now. I can see it on the preview screen. It says we've been streaming for 30 seconds, but it's just popped up. Anyway, it's now working. So welcome. I'll say it again. Welcome to Shooting a Shit episode 216. I had to think about it again. I just said it and then I had to think about it. It's like no. So tonight, I don't know. There's a couple of things. There's like some weird crap going on. Remember the game I was talking about? What was it? Masquerade Bloodlines 2. There's some.
No, I don't remember.
The vampire game.
Oh yes.
There's some weird shit going on with the devs saying they're going to have it some like weird diversity thing, and
somehow it's gonna go downhill.
Yeah, and somehow that the vampires are woke. I can't imagine, because the vampires eat people and shit, right? The elite class that I talked about and all that, right? And they're like basically the mafia. So like you're talking about a woke mafia. How do you get a woke mafia? Like how is that gonna fit? It sounds like they're gonna fuck it all up. It really does. But give them the benefit of doubt and leave it until it comes out and we'll find out. Like that other vampire game that sounded awesome, and when the reviews came out it wasn't that good. I still might get it, but I think it's going to be like half price or something by the time I get it. What was it called? Vampire or something it was called, and that sounded pretty good, but like when the reviews came out it was sort of not a very good game. Hang on. So there's that. Yeah, really weird. And then so the Article 13 stuff, this show's not going to be a thing if that goes through, probably, because we're just going to get fucking raped by like everything. Yeah. So if we're not out of the EU in 2 years, then the show's dead. We're going to have to not do the show anymore.
That would make me sad.
It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about it. The platforms are going to just go fuck you. So there'd be no point. Do you know what I mean? Like there's they would all just take us down. So that's probably what's going to happen. And I don't know if we're going to be out of the EU or not, even though we voted for it, because you have to keep voting until they get the right answer, seemingly. I don't know what the fuck's going on. At the moment, the Prime Minister said that today's vote, if it went through, she would resign. Right? Today's vote didn't go through. So what she was trying to do was like get people that didn't like her to vote for her plan, and it still didn't work. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's fucking chaos here, like in the parliament. It's funny as shit though. I love watching it because it just shows you that they're all a bunch of fucking arseholes running around like headless chickens and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, which makes me happy because it just proves to me exactly what I thought of them. So it's great. I think it's great. It's like, yeah. Did no one know that this happened? Right. So this article, I think we'll get to doing this one. Wolfenstein Youngblood story trailer is about diverse butch girls fighting against Nazis. We need to watch this trailer, right? We do need to see this.
Okay.
I think because this. Okay. See this.
It's so much worse than I thought.
We'll drive the Nazis out of Paris, just like Daddy did back home.
No phone calls, no letters. He just vanished.
My agents informed me that he left the country under a false identity about 4 weeks ago.
What the hell is this place? Codename Blackbird? Paris Catacombs?
That's your lead. He's in Paris.
You know, if we say something, they aren't gonna do
Oh
jack
God.
shit.
Well, I guess it's just up to us then.
Let me show you something.
Whoa. It's do or die. Just like Daddy told us.
Stop.
Fuck yeah!
You guys are weird.
If BJ fucking Blazkowicz doesn't want to be found, no one on God's green earth that's gonna find his ass.
We got this shit, sis.
Fucking A.
Have you ever killed Nazis before?
We were born to kill Nazis. Yeah! Can we make it? How the fuck should I know?
Wow.
Is that a parody or
No.
a serious game?
Yeah. That
Because if it's a parody, it's brilliant.
it's no. This is the official story trailer.
Like, is it supposed to be making fun of them?
No.
But it sounds like it's making.
Yeah. Can you you're
Are they not
breaking up?
purposefully doing that?
No.
Because it sounds like it's the most hilarious game I've ever heard.
Right, okay. If you don't know the story of Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein was the predecessor to Doom. Right, it was about fighting Nazis in World War II. Oh, you little bastard! Fuck's sake, cat! Get away! Ugh. So yeah, it was about fighting the Nazis in World War II, and the guy was called Blazkowicz or whatever that name was that they mentioned in the trailer there. Like, so they're looking for their dad, seeming like whatever, right? That's who they are. So they're sisters of, by going by the trailer, they must be the daughters of the guy that was in Wolfenstein, who basically, it's weird, right? The first Wolfenstein was the predecessor to Doom, and then they rebooted it, and which was quite good, but the reboot was an alternative universe where the Nazis won, and so you're fighting the Nazis. And then the second one, that I never played because it was basically like this. It was all woke and shit, and I was like, nah, fuck that. And I heard the story was really fucking bad.
Are you sure that they're not making fun of themselves or making fun of like SJWs? Because that's what it sounds like.
No, it's serious. The fucking, like, I know it sounds like, but when you watch the trailer, you're like, if you actually seen the visuals that went along with that, you'd be like, they're actually, that's the thing they're going with. Does that make sense?
But but it's too stereotypical. Are you sure?
No,
because it sounds so stereotypical.
Right.
That's really funny, though. Right. Yeah, no, you're right, but that's just because you've heard the audio. If you actually watch the trailer, it looks like they're being, like, there's no smiling, there's no there's no much tongue. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like it. Does that make sense? Yeah, yes, kind of. It sure sounds like it, though.
Right. It sounds fucking awful. I know. Anyway, that's the trailer. It sounds Arcane Studios. The up-and-coming Wolfenstein Youngblood drew out on July 26th, 2019 for the PC, Xbox, and the Switch. And like everything, it's a feminazi stream game. It features 3 lesbian butch teenagers teaming up together to find their dude and distressed father and resistance fighter BJ Beloktovich.
A description from the game itself, or is that like somebody?
No, that's the feminist dream game. It features 3 lesbian and butch teenagers, which, yeah, it does. Teaming up together to find their
You
dude
said
in
that they were
distress.
sisters, right?
2 of them are, yes. But there's a third one.
Do you know how statistically unlikely it would be that 2 people in the same family, like both of them be lesbian?
No, it just feels like that. They look like they are.
Oh, they look like they are. They aren't.
Yeah. No,
actually,
it doesn't.
Or you're not
well,
sure.
Fuck.
It doesn't say.
I don't know. But one of them definitely looks like she definitely is. The other one possibly. But you seen the way they were talking. It's like, I don't know. They're talking like males. Does that make sense? Well, I don't know. You were in the army, right?
Well, women in the military will say, you know, tough stuff, I guess, but like
yeah, but
but like their stuff sounded, well, their stuff, that it even sounded like they with each other or something.
It sounded more, to me, it sounds like a script written for a male character.
Well, it sounds really cliche.
Right. It sounds...
But, like, it also, like, incorporates, you know, some stereotypes of SJWs. Which is why I'm confused.
No, that's... Okay, it just sounds like, to me, that whole trailer just sounded like they were just gender switching males. Like, there was nothing about it apart from the voice that sounded like, yeah, that's definitely a female. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't even know if that makes sense, but I know what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're trying to say.
They sounded like they were written like males.
I'd have to listen to it again, I guess, because I don't know if I was really thinking about that. I was just like, this sounds really funny.
Green Earth that's gonna find his ass.
Okay, this bit sounds like...
Okay.
Are we making it? How the fuck should I know?
See what I mean? It's like, will we make it? And the other one shouts, how the fuck should I know? That just sounds like two males talking to each other.
I would say that is, like, stereotypical. That a woman in the military might curse more. I don't know. I'm not very cursy. But,
right, no, but that's what I mean. It sounds like it sounds more like a butch male rather than a female.
But it's not like if I got really mad, I wouldn't curse. You know?
I don't know how you would phrase that as a woman, though.
But, like,
it just sounds like a male would say that, and to me, like, I don't think a female would say that. I'm not sure, though. But it's just, to me, it sounds...
I would say a female might say that.
I don't know, there's just something wrong with it. It doesn't sit right with me, and I don't know why.
To be fair, I think a female might say that.
Yeah, maybe. But not to her sister.
I don't know.
I honestly, like, I could see two brothers probably being like that, but I don't know. Sisters seem to get on a bit better than two brothers, right? I guess.
I don't know. I never had sisters.
Sure.
I had two brothers.
Right. Well, you know how brothers get, and they don't.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to get on with two sisters.
Right.
But if they're like in the military and stuff, and they grew up in the military and stuff, is their dad like military?
Yeah, that's the whole point. Their dad is the fucking hero of yesteryear. Like, this is supposed to be 10 years after their...
Okay, well, I will say that with, like, growing up military or whatever...
The premise is, the premise is...
I think...
The dad's always been in the military.
I don't...
He's a big butch fucking hero motherfucker. He kills Nazis with his bare hands. That's his fucking job. That's what he does, right? He basically... He's went through 2 games beating the shit out of Nazis. And he's went missing. Okay. He's went missing. This is 10 years later. He's went missing. And the 2 of them were looking for him. And that's like the... As far as I know, that's the premise of the game. And they're looking for him. And that's the story of them looking for him. But it just sounds... I don't know. I don't think it's written good. You said it was like a parody. It kind of is.
Because it sounded like a very stereotypical stuff that was being said.
But then again, it was always it was always a bit of...
I don't know. I feel like my drill sergeants, my female drill sergeants, didn't curse them, but they could get in your face and yell at you and...
Right, but that's what I mean.
But like I had two female drill sergeants, and they didn't curse that much. And even some of my male drill sergeants, some of them didn't curse that much, but some of them cursed a lot.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. It's like, I don't know, I find that females don't curse as much. And so that's...
Generally, they don't, but there are some that do. I would say there's some, like, you'll get some foul-mouthed females,
Don't get me wrong, I like foul-mouthed. That's because, I was like, yeah, but it just... it feels so...
It doesn't feel like organic.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. It just feels like it's a shit script, and it feels like you could put guys there, and it might feel a bit better. But with females doing it, I don't know, it's weird. Because I know females don't curse as much, it makes it feel a bit pushed on. Do you know what I mean? Feels a bit like you've just gender swapped this. Doesn't feel like it's written as a female character. It just feels weird. The trailer feels weird to me. And it's all females. So, in the trailer, there's no males. At all. So there's just 3 females. There's the 2 sisters, and then there's the tech person who's obviously got glasses and is black because we need a black character. It just seems really woke and pushed, and do you know what I mean? It just feels
some
that
of the stuff that they were saying seemed kind of like woke, but almost like it was making fun of the woke. That's why I asked if it was like a parody.
No, but that's why you need the context of actually seeing the video as well. Like, if you had the context of seeing the video as well, you'd be like, yeah, no, this is what they're going with. Right? It's like...
But I thought it sounded funny.
Right, but it's not funny once you see it. Like, once you see the thing put in with the visuals put in with the audio, and then you're like, oh, they're not taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? Like, you put the two of the things together, you're like, oh, they're not actually taking the piss. This is actually what they're going with. Oh, shit.
From the guy, though, that you're describing, I don't think, like, he would have very effeminate daughters, though, to be fair.
Well, it depends on his wife, right? I mean, it depends on his wife as well.
Sort of.
It wouldn't all be him. No, if he had daughters, he would probably. But again, I refer you to the movie Kick-Ass, where his daughter was trained to be basically a superhero from the start, right? She could kick ass, but she didn't have to do all that. She didn't have to, like, act like a man. She was just her. Do you know what I mean? It was like, you could buy it. You'd be like, okay, I see. He's trained her up since, like, 5 to take gunshots and shit and fucking shoot guns and be a badass, right? But she isn't using language that a male would use. That's the difference. That's why I feel it's different.
Well, she's still a kid, too. Are these, like, adults?
Yeah. Have you seen Kick-Ass?
Yeah, I've seen Kick-Ass.
Right. Do you know?
That movie.
So you know what character I'm talking about then?
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Right.
I can't remember her name, but I can picture her. I know
she does, like, she has done the same thing, pretty much, right? But she's still female. Like, that's what I mean. You could gender swap the writing of this, the stuff that they've been saying. You could just gender swap them, and it wouldn't matter.
Well, maybe that's what they want. They're going for.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound right. It doesn't. That's bad writing. Like,
well,
to
not
me.
necessarily.
Nah.
Like, what if they were raised to be like just like one of the boys? So I would say it all depends on how they're going to push the personalities and explain it.
Okay,
you know what I mean, like backstory wise. If it makes sense with the backstory, then I can see it working.
There's not going to be one.
But I don't know if they'll with the game if you'll get a backstory really.
Nah,
you know what I mean.
You won't. It sounds awful to me. Like, I don't know. I mean, how bad does it sound to you? I mean, you already think it's a parody.
It sounds like they should have made it into a comedy because it would have been hilarious.
Right. It's
Or they should have took some like comedic angle with it because it would have been hilarious.
Yeah, they haven't. No, once you actually see what's happening, I don't know. I didn't buy the second game because it was full of that woke shit, and this one just seems like it's even done more. No idea. I'm just not really interested in this at all. Like, I like shooting games and shit, but I maybe buy it for a $5 when it comes down in price or something. But I've still not even bought the second one, so that's how good. That's how good I think this game's gonna be. Anyway, have you got an article? We will do one of yours.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. I have a couple articles. I have.
Oh, there's some static shit. I don't know what's happening. Hang on. I'll see if I can fix this shit. Right, try it now. No, it's not helped. It's not helped.
I can log in and back out and back in again.
Yeah, try that. I don't think that's what it is though. But yeah, just try it.
Okay.
What if
Okay.
Yeah. You back?
Yeah. Was that better?
Hang on. Possibly, I don't know, I'm not sure. Let's see. How does it do this again? Oh yeah. Let's do. Oh. Let's do that. See if that helps. Does that help? You speak now.
Blah 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 blah.
No, it's not helped. Okay, I'll try more the other way then. Whoa. Try that. Is that better?
Blah 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 blah.
Not really. No idea. That doesn't work then. Right, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, hang on. Be back in a minute. I'm just gonna do something, see if this works.
Okay.
Try it. Try now. No, I don't know. Dun, 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 dun.
Everything sounds fine to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but it's mind. Okay. Let's try. You can sound fine, but there's like crispy happenings going on. I know it's voice meter, and I don't know why. Let's try. Nah. I want. Let's close that. Let's say. Give me a minute. Disable. Okay. Right, let's try it again. Because we were fine before. I don't know why it does this. Voice meter's a piece of shit sometimes. Is that better?
Blah 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 blah.
Not really. Ah, fuck it. We'll have to get on with it.
Yeah. Okay. Don't want to spend all day. All right. So All right, so I got this article. It says Twitch Prime offering a free year of Nintendo Switch Online. If you're gaming on the Nintendo Switch but still haven't decided to fork over your hard-earned money to pick up a subscription to its premium online service, you might be eligible to snag a year for free. Of course, you need to be a member of a completely different premium service to pull this off. Twitch recently added a fresh batch of goodies to its free content roster for subscribers to its Prime service, including up to a year's worth of Nintendo Switch Online and no extra cost. You need to be a Twitch Prime member to grab these.
Hang on. This is fucking awful. Okay. See if I leave and come back. Okay, try it now.
Andy's back.
I'm back.
Andy's back.
And I don't know. Why is this not working?
I don't know. I don't know what you did.
I didn't do anything, that's the problem. You can't fix...
Sure, cat. Whatever, cat.
Shut up. What if I... Okay. Okay, what about now?
Blah, 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 blah.
Nah. It's not fixed anything. Holy shit. Okay. Try now.
Blah, 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 blah.
Nah. See, that should have fixed that. That's why I don't know what the fuck's going on. Because that should have done things. But it's not fixed anything. No idea. Anyway, we're gonna have to just cope with it, I think. I'm not sure. I'll fix it later on the edit. I'll try and take it out.
Okay. So I can continue then. Alright, so let's see, where was I? Okay. You need to be a Twitch Prime member to grab these goods. However, of course, if you're an Amazon Prime member, Twitch Prime comes as a free perk. So now the whole thing is starting to look like a promotional stacking doll. I believe I have Amazon Prime. The Nintendo Switch Online service usually costs $20 for a year. With that price, you get access to online gaming for titles like Smash Brothers, Ultimate, and Splatoon 2, as well as cloud save backups. The best perk, though, is the ever-growing collection of classic NES games. Sure, it's not the most robust online program, but at a third of the price that Sony and Microsoft, not a bad deal. Anyway, if you have a Twitch Prime, you have until September 24th to claim 3 free months of Nintendo Switch Online. After 60 days, you'll have the ability to drop back into the promotion and claim another 9 months of Switch Online, making for a grand total of a full year. It's kind of odd that you can't just claim the 12 months in one go, but it's not like this.
No, this is awful.
Already a Nintendo Switch Online subscriber.
I can't hear a thing you're saying.
This is my last one. All those months will simply be bolted onto the end of the year current subscriptions. So what do you think, folks? Worth checking out? There. I finished that article.
There was edit. There was pause echoes and hissing and loads of weird shit.
I don't know.
On.
My voice connected thing is green.
Yeah, I know. I think it's my side. Anyway, gonna stop streaming and go to aerithradio.co.uk for the rest of the show. Yeah, so bye bye YouTubes. You can say bye YouTube.